Hey beautiful ones, I hope you're all doing well. So let me just take you back to almost a year from now when I decided to have my semi-permanent eyebrow makeup done. After much research, I decided to go for the Beauty Lounge by Bianca Festejo. At that time, I think her name was a little bit underrated when it comes to semi-permanent makeup. In the Philippines, one of the most popular places to go to for this is Pretty Looks. Obviously, it got super popular because a lot of our local celebrities have been endorsing it, as well as famous vloggers, and the results were pretty great. It looks tidy, natural, and seamless. That's why I think a lot of people also wanted to try it, including me, because I just figured that if I could save myself more minutes in the morning by having this done and at the same time having eyebrows on fleek, why not, right? At first, I was really scared to do it, but I just realized that it's not permanent, it's going to fade, so if I don't like it, then I can just forget about it like it never happened. Also, my mom and my best friend had it done months before I did, and they had pretty good results with it, so that really made me decide to just live and go for it. Before they perform the procedure, they will ask you to complete a checklist. It was just random safety questions. They wanted to know if you're pregnant or if you had a history of allergy to hair dyes. And that is just one of their ways to assess if you're a good candidate for this procedure. Needless to say, one of the most important thing is you should check the background of the salon, you should check their work, you should check if they're really credible enough to do what they claim for, even if it's just as minimally invasive as a semi-permanent makeup. So this is a picture of how my eyebrows naturally look like without makeup. I don't dislike my eyebrows, I just want them enhanced, just as what we normally do anyways when we put makeup. And that's exactly what I told JR before we started the procedure, that I just want him to follow the natural curve of my eyebrows. I think it's really important for you to be transparent with them and tell them exactly how you want it done. Otherwise, they might draw your eyebrows differently.
Una-una, hindi nagpapa-breastfeed or hindi siya pregnant dahil bawal na bawal yan dahil meron tayong anesthesia. So, nagpe-penetrate siya sa skin and then po pwede siyang ma-absorb ng bata if ever. Bawal na bawal din ang may menstruation during or after, before ng procedure.
Oh, okay.
Dahil po pwede siyang mamasa.
Why ombre brows? What do you mean by that?
Ombre brows kasi is parang makeup look siya. The way natin maglagay ng eyebrow pencil everyday, yun yung outcome niya. So, medyo mas maganda siyang i-wear than to microblading or micro-shading. Kasi para siyang natural lang, more on natural lang siya.
I can definitely agree to this because not one person told me that my eyebrows looked artificial or something. It just looked like as if I spent extra minutes on my eyebrows in the morning, even though I did not. I just love that it looks the same way how I do my eyebrows normally, but it's just more even and better. What do you recommend for girls who have oily skin like me? Does it fade faster?
Yeah. Oily skin ka or acidic, medyo mas mabilis lang mag-fade. Kaya ang ginagawa natin, you have to maintain every 6 months.
What about the aftercare?
Ang aftercare natin, so right after the procedure, pag uwi mo ng bahay, pwede mo na siyang hilamusan. So sa ibang clinic, bawal daw yon. Pero sa amin kasi, sa Bianca Festejo, pwede siyang hilamusan with mild soap para matanggal yung residue ng ink.
So these are the tools they use for the procedure. Again, there's the sealed needle, alcohol swab, marker, and blade. Don't be scared of the blade. It's only for when you have stray hairs. All the stray hairs will just be shaved off so that he has a clean canvas to work on. As you can see, there's also a measuring tool there so that he can get a somewhat precise measurement of your eyebrows. Of course, this is just to make sure that your eyebrows are even. And before proceeding, he will just quickly draw over your eyebrows based on the markings, and he will show it to you so that you can quickly approve it or disapprove it. Here he's just disinfecting my eyebrows with alcohol to make sure that the area is clean and makeup free. So once you're happy with the eyebrow shape that your artist created for you, he will then put a numbing cream over your eyebrows. The length of time it's supposed to be on depends on the kind of anesthesia they will put on you. But if I recall correctly, they let it stay over my eyebrows for about 45 minutes to an hour. He worked on one eyebrow at a time. At this moment, my eyebrows are pretty much numbed, both of them. If you're concerned about the pain, no worries, you're not alone, because I was also nervous about that at first. But to be honest, during the whole procedure, I did not feel anything at all. Maybe because they're using a really good numbing cream. Of course, the pain threshold varies from person to person, but for me personally, I just felt prickling sensations here and there. Thankfully, JR was also very light-handed. Love it.
Yeah. Hindi ka naman mong problema dito. Ganda.
So this was the final look, and I was really happy about how it came out. I really love how it's still my natural eyebrow shape, but of course more even. Right after the procedure, you will notice that the pigments are still a little bit on the darker side, but don't worry, it will fade as it heals.
And then tomorrow, after taking a bath, pupunasan mo siya ng wet wipes. After wet wipes, may ilalagay kang ointment.
Okay.
Yeah, every 2 hours mo siyang gagawin in 3 days.
Okay.
Okay, and after a couple of days, may experience mo na parang nagda-dark, and then suddenly nag-i-scab. It's very normal. Don't panic, because it's normal lang po yan. And then after mga 10 days, doon mo makikita yung final look ng ink.
So this is around day 4, and as you can see, as JR said, it will become a little bit darker and flaky. So this is what my eyebrows look like 2 weeks after the procedure. Sorry, I forgot to take clear pictures. And this picture is taken 1 month after the procedure. As you can see, it looks more natural now. To make the pigments last longer, I think every salon offers a free second retouch. This picture was taken about a week after my second session. In almost all cases, they would normally recommend that you come back 1 month after your first session. But in my case, I wasn't able to do that. I came back 2 months after because we moved to a different country and I was just back for a vacation. After the second session, I really saw how it was more defined, and I saw the real color pigment of my new ombre brows, and I was pretty pleased with it. So yeah, I definitely recommend it to someone who's struggling with time getting ready in the morning, just like me, and I hope that this review was helpful to anyone who also wishes to get this done. Thanks for watching, and God bless.